Well, good morning guys. It's check the watch. Just coming up on 5 o'clock in the morning. I can hear people moving around, but I packed up the bed and stuff. I'm gonna get some breakfast on, listen to the Bible while I was doing it, pray, and then we'll set out. I'll bring you back for breakfast. I think it's the eggs. Not holding out much hope, to be fair, but I definitely need a brew. Did have a perfect night's sleep. Fantastic, absolutely loved it. But yeah, coffee. Get me some coffee. Oh my word, what a morning. Absolutely mint. As Dave Raves would say. So it's about, whatever the clock said, 5 o'clock. We are back on the detour and crystal blue sky. I mean, take a look behind me. Green, blue. Absolutely stunning this morning. Had a great night's sleep, great camp. Love the site, Bowes Farm. Like I said, it cases for hammocks if you're interested. I got a lot of interest on the gram about it. As soon as I said you could throw a hammock up, it's just like top-notch camping, affordable. I paid £30 for one night. No, it's not cheap in camping terms, but it's affordable, guys. So yeah, slept really well. Just looking at these posh houses. Slept really well, and in the morning, I don't usually, when I'm camping, I get a little urgent, want to get on, when I get moving. So I've had a brew but left breakfast. We'll have that when we get a minute. I know we've got 20 odd miles to do today, so we do need to be on it. But wow, gear went away really quick. Everything just flowed. I was in the zone. Yeah, really good, really buzzing. All through the week I was expecting rain. Kind of prepared myself. I'm like, yeah, camping trip number whatever, backpacking trip, it's gonna rain. God has spoken. This is what it's about, this kind of morning. It's quite chilly, but blue skies. It's going to be a steamer today. I've put sun cream on, I am prepared, drank a lot of water, filled my bottles. So now we're just going to get back to the trailhead, and as soon as we get somewhere to stop, we'll have a bit of brekkie. Then we're going to have to try and bash out. We're going to try, we're going to do it. We're going to bash out these 20 odd miles. I'm looking forward to Garstang and Scorton if it's like this. Might even get me ice cream. So, right, anyway, enough jibber jabber. Let's get going. So we're officially back on the trail now, down this little narrow path between a caravan site, residential caravans. Bit buggy, but they're not biting. Love it. So 1.5 miles just flew by. So we're pounding along. Gonna have a protein bar. Won't get it out. Same as the one from yesterday. Gonna carry on to the car, check on the car, make sure everything's alright, and then we'll start what should have been day 2. Obviously if you have to turn you around for that. Get the Bowland Fells. That's where we're heading. Wow. As Jack Darko used to say, "Cheers." Gorgeous, fantastic. I do not understand this obsession with, can't see it there, birthday cake flavourings. Birthday cake was synonymous with being a bad flavour. It was cheap, so why would I want a protein bar that tastes of birthday cake? The strangest diversion ever. I'm going that way. I'm going that way. There's a little signpost there. Don't ask me why. So yeah, that's one of probably the only snag on the entire trail. So where you end up in some residential park, and the footpaths there, you saw the sign, and I still had to ask someone, because the gate that you're looking for just looks like it goes into someone's back garden. No signage except at the beginning and the end. You could do with one right in the middle, really, so you're not wandering around looking suspicious, which I was. So anyway, through there, we're on the marshes, heading towards Shard Bridge to the car. No temptation to go on, so don't worry. So we're on the marshes, and we're going to follow this knot of land around Point Shard, and then obviously Shard Bridge. There's the estuary behind me. It's dry underfoot. I thought it'd be a bit more dewy, but it wasn't, especially this morning when I decamped. Broke camp. When I broke camp this morning, it was pretty dry. So the tents, you saw, I just hung up and let some of the moisture off, but there was hardly anything there. So they went back into the bag dry, which is, it's a good day. But if the weather holds for the entire day, then we should be dry tonight, hopefully dry in the morning. Put them tents away dry. I'm not averse to putting a wet tent away, don't get me wrong. Well, we go for the ideal situation. I don't find the appeal of some of those houses I showed you, of this being your morning view while you're having your coffee. It does not appeal to me whatsoever. Someone just abandoned an entire tent. Don't do what I did. I just realised then, I followed the footpath way out on the outer edge. This is the path. If you go out that way, you're running the risk of getting too close to the tidal waters. So stick on this one, hugs the fence according to the map, and you can see a well-trodden path. Shard Bridge, where we started, so we're just rounding Shard Point. So this is where we parked the car, Shard Riverside Inn, bar, dining and accommodation. I might have actually stopped there. I think it was about £90 for the night. So all we're going to do is go past the car, blip the alarm to make sure it's locked. Job's a good one. Absolutely stinks. So the path literally goes down the side. Get out of my face, get out of my face. The path literally goes down the side of the pub. You have to go through the outseated outdoors dining area, and there's a tiny stone step over onto the trail. So if you get a bit confused there, I made sure I was seen by the reception guy just walking past. He did look at me, and I nipped in and got my sunglasses out of the car, locked it up, so anyone looking would just assume I'd parked my car that morning. So it's one of the worst bits about trying to do a long distance trail, when you haven't got sort of a buddy to park a car at either end, or you haven't got the time to travel. I mean, some of these starts of the trails, I can't get people up, I can't get my family up at stupid o'clock to have them drop me off. That would be ideal. I don't think they'd go for that. So as a solo hiker, I'm forced to leave my car. Hopefully I always try and leave it in places where the public are, so outside someone's house on an estate, like a well-to-do estate. If you look at all the nice cars, look at the houses, leave it there, but obviously not on someone's front, not on blocking someone's drive, God forbid. But usually sometimes you'll see a house and they'll have a high fence working maybe around the side, so they can't, you know, it's not blocking their view because there's a fence there. And I'll park it on the fence bit up on the pavement, and I'll put a bright yellow steering lock on as a visual deterrent. Obviously the car's immobilised, but I'll do all these things just to put off the potential opportunist looking to steal my wheels. And the most important thing is I trust God, that if God wants my car nicked, that car's getting nicked. God is in control, God's provident, and if he wants my car there for when I finish, my car's going to be there, so I can trust him. But that being said, still a little bit of a cause for anxiety. You do get a bit nervous, and you always walk away thinking, did I press the button? Did I? So I double checked. So the car is secure. Let me just change hands because my arm's going dead. Oh, still a gorgeous morning. I think we're over the 3 mile mark now. Sorry, you got a bit of sun in your eyes. As I went past the pub, it stunk. The water had just fetid. Makes me wonder if they empty their sewers out there. I don't want to cast shade on them, but yeah, so at some point we need to look at stopping for breakfast. Now from this point on in the trail, we're hitting farmland, we're hitting boony area, all the way up to Garstang really, and Garstang's sort of way down the pipe mileage wise, so getting breakfast now would be ideal. Have my eggs and my mousse. I think I've got porridge actually. I'm saying eggs, but I think I've got porridge. I think the eggs is for tomorrow. And we'll have that, we'll have a few minutes and then really try and bash out the farmers bits. It's going to slow us down jumping over fences. So don't really remember this part. I did this as a day hike. I did 7 miles of it, and then walked back on the road, turned it into like a big massive yomp. It was quite a long day, so I could do it as a sort of semi-circular route. So it'd be nice to refamiliarise myself with this. helpful finger post just near that pond thing, mud bath. So we've come from there, walk for the finger post. We're going up there, around there I think. More people need to be walking the Wyre Way, guys. Look at the state. Hardly anyone's been through here. If this were a more wintry morning, pants would be drenched. I mean, they're getting damp, but not drenched. Sun's going to dry them out anyway. Bowland fells. On we go. This looks relatively new. Get a hedge trimmer out. Assume I'm going through there, that way. Yeah, pants are a little damp, but in this heat they're going to dry out in no time. Just need somebody employed to go up and down with a hedge trimmer, chop it all back. If that had been winter or a rainy day, man alive, I would have been soaked. Start the trail and you're already wet. Anyway, we're going up this. I do remember this bit, and the weather was just as nice that day. I saw some see some cows here at field, but I don't think we go through that field. I'm going through the other one. There's a guy on Instagram who I follow. Let me get his name right. I want to give him a proper shout out. Let me find it. You're gonna patiently watch what's going on around. I'm going to call him Richie B Time. I don't know if that's his name. Is that your name, Richie? Richie B Time. Quite a cool name. Anyway, I think he got attacked by cows. He was chased by cows. It's about time people started taking the cows problem seriously. They are dangerous. I'm being serious. They are flipping dangerous in this country once they get scared. So be on your guard, especially when there's bulls in the field. Don't assume that the farmer is going to be completely honest. He might not even have thought about it that morning when he let the bull out. Just be careful. Give him a wide berth, and if you can, divert around the field completely. But yeah, he got attacked, and I know many stories of people being trampled. Some survive, some don't. I always get nervous when I see them cows, as you well know. Nice one, let's go farm. You put a gate in. That away. Take back my compliment. Just get a hedge trimmer on that. So no sooner had I spoken, no sooner, but I went to open the gate and found I'd been stealth attacked on my left flank by two young cows. Whew, they got a jog on. I gave them a good farmer's whoop, and they did actually come to a halt, but gave me a chance to get through the gate. That was Lisco Farm, so be careful. So we got a lot of tracks and farms to get through. I noticed the cows are out in the field. Lambing season's over, I guess. And yeah, I was looking on the old FB last night, talking to Simon Hanley, and he said when I get to, I think he said when I get to the end, is it Abbeystead? Did my research again, guys. We'll look for a rail car in a garden or something. Railway in a garden. I'll double check. But I'm going to be looking out for that, Simon. See if I can get a shot for you. And yeah, I'm enjoying the old Instagram, Facebook community. We've got Yasmin. Yasmin, I'm not even going to try and pronounce your last name. Whose videos I watch. She's just come back from the Isle of Skye. Pack seems really small. She's got really small light loadout. Kind of want to know more. Maybe she can do a video on the pack loadout. And then Simon had been up Parlick with his 20 kilo pack. I feel that guy's pain, right? You feel that pain. That was quite an achievement. He did quite a few hills up there, Wolf Fell and whatnot. So yeah, you know, Richie B Time on Instagram, outdoors Leah, getting quite a little following these guys, following what they're doing. It's quite cool. Giving me some inspiration. See what I mean? See what I mean? They are gorgeous, as long as they stay behind there. Goodbye, my dear cows, my bovine buddies. Goodbye. Yeah, I spoke too soon. Cows in this field as well. I feel like this is going to be the order of the day until I get to the canal, because we've got some canal walking to do. Anyway, trust in the providence of God. So I'm going to be cheeky and I'm going to just jump over this fence here. I'm going to get on the track because the trail goes up to the farm and then back out. Get around these cows sat here. So you would come down there and around here. But if you go on the farmer's track, he's kindly gated it off for you so you can't get through. Cheers, farm. Not today. Not today. This is the day you almost caught the pilgrim hiker. So this bit was supposed to go down there, all the way to the main road, but impassable. No one's even been through here. But you can go up this public footpath and do the same thing that way. So that's what I'm going to do. When I said boonies, I mean boonies. Look at state. Nearly there, I can see the house. So that fun little diversion was Townhead Farm. So we're going to follow this road and it just meets up the Wyre Way. Literally a couple of minutes around the corner. Just impassable, that. Just keep moving. Just keep moving.